Hey, this is MountainGhost556. Okay, well, it's in. My project for growing indoors, I've got the first of the light that I want to use. So let's get into this. Let's see, we've got the timer that I'm going to be using so I can have the lights activate and then turn off while I'm gone or at work. So that's important because most of the peppers and some of the other plants that I'm going to be growing are going to be they're going to have like 6 hours full direct sunlight. So that's going to really help me out, not having to worry about the time. Okay, now for everybody, this is made in China. I know you probably wouldn't expect this. Pretty unassuming box. So, well, let's see what's in it. Throw that over there. Scoot all this around. Because I know we all want to see the lights. Who really cares about a timer, right? It just looks like a timer. But I'll show you that anyways. Let's get into this. Now, these can attach in a lengthwise or one solid block, and I'll show you that. There's not much about these lights that it's really just basically I'll give you some of the nomenclature on it. It's a oh, come on, open up. You know what? I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that bad boy because I don't need this box afterwards. So, there we go. See? These stupid little gimmicky key things actually have a purpose. I'm going to pull this out. Now, it's quite tight in here, so when you're doing this, try to be careful, especially if you buy this particular set of lights. Best packaging plan I could say, but there we go. So there's the panels. That's what they look like. I'm not going to say that they're LEDs, that's for sure. So you got what you got. But they're real thin, real lightweight. They're not going to put a lot of weight on that structure that I've got. The book shelving or the storage. So wasn't even really my issue, but then we have the kind of rushing this video. I gotta start getting some stuff done so I can go to work here later. But this is the switch for it. So basically, here's a little bit about it. Like I said, I don't know much about. I don't really know anything about growing indoors, as far as vegetable plants or anything other than house plants. But I will say this: there's a lot to it versus just having them out there in nature. Okay, well, these are some like foam pads. I guess the cushion on the other side of here if you have it sitting on something. And now, they do have, let's just tear this open. There we go. Let's lose everything. Now I'm going to assume this is going to be the power source. This is a DC 24 volt. That's what it says right there. At least on the... So I'm going to assume they can go like this. I'm not going to assume. I've seen a picture of it. And they'll go like this. Now you can use them as like a block. And it shows right here on the instructions as the two ways you can do it. And I'm going to guess, from my limited experience dealing with this, which it's all the way up until just now, this is going to be the bridge for it. So I'm guessing, put these in there like that, and then there you go. Now it's one long panel instead of just one long light instead of just a panel. Oh, this is going to be the LEDs that I'm going to use. This basically is a full spectrum LED light. It has red for flowering, the red light spectrum for flowering. The blue is for vegetative, and white is for low light. So that white is going to make up for the absence of light that I'll have in my apartment in the area that I'm going to put it in. So that's it. Like I said, I don't know what the UV spectrum, like the actual numbers are. And there's other ones out there that do have specific light spectrums for specific plants. So that's kind of one of the interesting things about growing indoors. Each plant takes a certain type of light and stuff. But I'm pretty sure for what I'm going to grow, they're pretty hardy. Peppers and tomatoes, they should do just fine using this light here. That's the whole experiment of this is, right? Just to see if it is actually going to work or not, and I can grow something indoors. It has a fairly lengthy cord. I paid $19 for this, so I'm not at too big of a loss if anything doesn't work out. But at the same time, it's still $19. So what we're going to do, I guess, is we'll plug it in and see how this goes. Now, if it gets bright, now people said that this light was really bright, so if it blinds you or something, I apologize. There we go. So that's it. Looks like Christmas. Holy, can't really tell the different colors, but yeah, that's nice, and I'm sure that should do something for the plants. So that being said, this is the LED light strip that I'm going to have. You reinforce it by putting these in here, and they're not permanent, so you can take these out whenever you want to switch it into a block from space. I just got lucky with what I showed you in the original video, the shelving. I got lucky, and this fits exactly into it. Okay, real quick, this is a Urban Farmer programmable weekly timer. I'm going to try to install this maybe tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But here's the timer right here. And it has your typical programming buttons and stuff like that. It has 2 outlets. If you can see that. 2 outlets on either side. And this is a 7-day week timer. So you can time it up to like 4 different times. And it will go off. It'll go on for a minute and then turn off. It'll go on for 2 minutes and turn off, 5 minutes, such that. And you can program it for however long you want. So if you only have plants that need 3 hours of sunlight, like some plants do, they can't handle a lot of sunlight, then it'll just turn on for 3 hours. For the peppers, hold on. These right here, I'll have to give them, this is not really going to, full sunlight for 6+ hours. That's what it says on the back of this right here. It's full sunlight for 6+ hours. So what I'll do is, sorry about the video and all this. Like I said, I'm rushing this. So what I'm going to do is I'll just leave it on for 6 hours a day. Depending on if I start seeing the leaves get a little yellow or other type of discoloration, then I'll either turn it down or turn it up as I go along. So I got this for $19, and I got this one for like $8. So that's really good. That's not bad. And this is going to be the beginning of the project, which it's going a lot more fast than I thought due to a whole bunch of other reasons. So yeah, this is Mountain Ghost 556. I hope you enjoyed. I'll turn it on one more time for you. Get ready. There you go. Christmas. So that's going to be, that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to get busy and probably try to mount this tomorrow if I have time. And I'll show you guys some of the other stuff that I'm going to be doing with this. And then the next thing is I'm going to start germinating some seeds and seeing if we can get anything to sprout or see how well this is going to go. Okay, thanks for hanging with me. I'm sorry about this video. I had to rush it, just like I did a couple of other videos. I've been really busy lately. So, yeah, like I said, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the box. If you see me doing something wrong, please tell me, because like I said, I value you guys' input too. I'm new to this. I'm just doing everything I can. Yeah, you can pick these up on Amazon for $19, and I got all this off Amazon. You probably already saw from the box. But, okay, Mountain Ghost 556, out.